Hello, this is Ben Television News Roundup. I'm Tunde Alabi. Our selection into the next parliament draws closer. Polls have suggested that none of the parties is having a majority to form the next government. The Scottish National Party SNP may, however, be heading to win all 59 seats in Scotland as UKIP leader Nigel Farage accuses the party of being more racist.
We need SNP MPs elected to Westminster to stand up for Scotland's interests and fight Scotland's corner. We want to see an alternative to austerity. We don't want £100 billion spent on new nuclear weapons. We want to win more power for our Parliament. The only way to get all of that is to send SNP MPs down to Westminster to stand up for Scotland. Well, the SNP will never put the Tories into government, not now, not ever. We're open to an arrangement with Labour, not a formal coalition, but a working arrangement that can lock David Cameron out of Downing Street. We've got activists all over the country and we will work hard for every single vote. The SNP knows that polls don't win elections, hard work and the best ideas win elections.
We believe in this country, we believe in its people, we think Britain can be a lot better than this, but if you want things to be shaken up and to change properly, you've got to put more UKIP MPs in Westminster. We won 2 by-elections last year. We can outshine all expectations on May the 7th. Let's do it.
Meanwhile, the Lib Dem leader Nick Clegg has announced a red line for any coalition deal. The party, which has taken a hit following the tuition fee disappointment, has promised to raise personal allowance to £12,500 by 2020.
One of our red lines is, as reflected on the front page of our manifesto, that we should properly fund nursery schools and colleges and not cut them according to the plans of the Conservative and Labour parties. And today I'm saying to both the Conservative and Labour parties, look, if the Liberal Democrats would, after May the 7th, enter into a government with one or the other larger parties, we would insist that a stability budget would be introduced within 50 days to make sure that we balance the books, do so in a timely fashion, but do so in a fair way, which would ask, for instance, something of the wealthiest so that they make an additional contribution to balance the books and do so fairly. Because any government after May the 7th still has quite a lot of work to do to finish the job of balancing the books and do so fairly.
Also, the Prime Minister has assured that if the Conservative Party is elected into next government, he will make a lot to curb tax rises.
I've tried to have one task in mind above all others, and that has been turning our economy around, putting the country back to work, and clearing up the mess that was left to us. I want to stand for another 5 years because I want us to finish the job that we've all started. We've created 2 million jobs. Let's create a job for everyone who wants and needs one. We've cut the deficit in half. Let's clear it all together and have Britain back in the black. We've invested in our National Health Service. Let's keep doing that and make sure it's a genuine service 7 days a week for you and your family all year round. What my plan is about is basically one word: security. Security for you, for your family, for our country. This is an amazing country and we're on our way back. And there's a fundamental choice at this election. Stick with the plan and with the team who brought that plan because it's working and it's helping, or put it all at risk by the people who gave us the spending, the debt, the taxes and the waste. I say, let's stick to the plan that's working. Let's not go back to square one. Let's finish what we started.
In the meantime, while calling for support for the Labour Party, Ed Miliband has stated that his government would raise tax credits in line with inflation every year until 2020 to protect family budgets.
Surprised me about David Cameron, but this is a guy who's totally out of touch. He doesn't understand what's happening in our country. What's happening in our country is that 7 million people did not register to vote at this election. Millions more people are thinking about not voting. Now, why are they saying they might not vote? They're saying they might not vote because they don't think politics makes a difference. Now, I passionately believe politics does make a difference. My family history, what I know about this election has profound consequences for the British people. Do we run the country for the richest and most powerful, or do we run it for working people again? And so I'm really proud to be going out and engaging with people on that issue.
Now to Nepal, more than 4,200 people have now been reportedly killed in the earthquake that struck Nepal Saturday. The death toll may continue to rise as rescue efforts are ongoing and available basic facilities which were scarce before the disaster are gradually deteriorating. The country has been hit by large-scale environmental and health crisis following the development, as relief organizations are struggling with limited resources. Nigerian Minister of Agriculture Akinwumi Adesina has said it will make Africa Development Bank a strong regional integrated bank with increasing growth that is globally competitive if elected as the president of the bank. In an interview with Ben Television, the minister, who is a strong contender for the top position of the regional bank, said that his experience across different platforms in Africa qualified him for the top job. And this is all we have for you on News Roundup this week. I'm Tunde Alabi. Thank you for being part of the program, and do have a very good week ahead of you. Bye.